Friends, hello and welcome to the Shed of Wonder, home of the FCC. I hope you legends are all good. Welcome to 2020 and the first FCC Strava review of the year. I have tea, hashtag tea for Frosty. I also have Coke. Oh yeah, living the dream. Friends, it's so good to see you. Absolutely massive miles by you all last week in the FCC. Total mileage for last week was an incredible, bear with, 33,000, if you can see that, 936 miles. Now that is absolutely incredible, especially for the kind of first week of January as well. Just brilliant. Last week of December, first week of January. 1,573 activities. Absolutely massive. So huge kudos for to you all for getting on your bikes, whether that be indoors or outdoors. Massive congratulations, my friends. Superb stuff. So yes, we are back here in the Shed of Wonder. It's been a bit damp, I will not lie. I've got a heater on down here. I had to wipe my chair because there was some kind of mouldy stuff on it, which wasn't good. I've got a bit of a leak up there. Where am I pointing? Just there. It's a bit moist underneath that bit, so I need to, I've got like a plastic corrugated roofing over the felting. Over the felt on top of the roof. Anyway, that bottom corner is obviously, I've not done it properly. It's a bit pants, so I need to rectify that in the next couple of weeks and get some proper insulation along the back wall. Anyway, that's enough of my Shed of Wonder woes. Friends, I best, see, I can't even talk. We best crack on with the FCC Strava review for week ending the 5th of January 2020. Let's do it. Oh, friends, before we do, just wanted to say we now have 710 members of the FCC, which is just absolutely phenomenal. So thank you all for being members of the FCC. You honestly truly make this club just a brilliant place to be a part of, so thank you. Also, the first FCC group ride of 2020 will be at in the Midlands on the 23rd of February. I think there's about 28 of us so far signed up. So take a look on the FCC Strava page. You'll just have to scroll down and it will show the events at the bottom of the screen. I've also got a group ride planned in April, towards the end of April, for Northamptonshire, Cambridge area with Phil Cornwell. I will put up details of that on the Strava and Facebook pages. If not tonight, then tomorrow. Also, yes, apologies, this review should have been done last night, but I didn't get the opportunity to do it, so we're doing it now, Tuesday. It's 3 minutes past 5. Let's crack on. Right, okay, you legends, as we always do, we will start with last week's leaders. Distance, first place, Jack Pinchin, 375.2 miles. Absolutely superb, Jack. Andy Craig's in second with 349.2. Brilliant stuff, Andy. And in third place is Chad with 322.1. Absolutely awesome stuff, Chad. Longest ride, first place, Emma Hadley, 143.7 miles. Fantastic stuff, Emma. Simon Dixon's there in second with 128 miles. Brilliant, Simon. And in third position we have Jeffrey Booker on 126.5. Fantastic stuff, Jeffrey. Climbing, first place, Maxwell Smith, 24,547 feet. Phenomenal climbing, Maxwell, brilliant. Breathe Strong Cycling in second, 22,013 feet. Brilliant stuff, mate. And in third place is Brian Roden with 19,756 feet. Fantastic stuff, Brian. And all you legends there, brilliant cycling last week. Okay, I'm just going to put my phone on Do Not Disturb and we will scroll up and we will delve deeper into last week's top 100 leaderboard. So, as we just mentioned, first place Jack Pinchin, 375.2 miles, 5 rides in total, average speed 17.8 miles an hour. Brilliant stuff, Jack. Andy Craig in second with 349.2, 8 rides for you last week, Andy. Longest ride 63.3 miles, brilliant. Chad in third, 322.1. 8 rides in total for Chad as well. 67.4 miles was your longest ride. Brilliant stuff, Chad. Corey Ring is there in fourth. Hello, Corey, you legend. 314.5 miles for you. Absolutely phenomenal stuff, mate. 13 rides in total. 69.1 was your longest ride. John Millett in fifth. Hello, John. Hope you're good. 297.1 miles for you last week. 6 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, mate. Rayan is there in sixth with 281.2, 4 rides last week, Rayan. Longest ride 111.7 miles. Absolutely phenomenal stuff. Brilliant. 7th position, Rocket Sprocket, 278.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, Rocket Sprocket. 14 rides in total. Absolutely superb. Chris Tracis is there in 8th. Hello, Chris. 264.4 miles for you. 10 rides in total. Total climbing of 17,451 feet. Brilliant stuff, my friend. 9th is Jan Erik Berggren with 257.1, 7 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Jan. 10th is Luke Toms with 241.4, 7 rides in total. 78.9 miles was your longest ride, Luke. Fantastic stuff. Apologies, that was the wind blowing the Perspex window in the Shed of Wonder. Jonathan Sapir is in 11th. Fantastic stuff, Jonathan. 240.8 miles, 4 rides in total. Longest ride 100.4. Absolutely superb mileage, my friend. Simon Dixon's in 12th with 237.5, 3 rides in total, Simon. 128 miles was your longest ride. Absolutely superb stuff. Legend in 13th, Mr. Ian Rigby, 236.4 miles, 12 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Ian. James Finn is there in 14th with 236.2. Brilliant stuff, James. 81.1 miles was your longest ride. Mark Sewell, you legend, in 15th. Hope you're good, buddy. 232.5 miles for you. Another legend there, Mr. Sean Bennington. 16th place, 227.4 miles, 11 rides in total, Sean. Looking forward to riding with you tomorrow night on Zwift for the FCC group ride. Friends, if you would like to join us, I'll put details up on the Facebook and the FCC Strava pages. Just follow me on Zwift and then I can follow you back and add you to the rides. But Sean, see you tomorrow night, my man. Tony Stark, 17th place. Tony, brilliant stuff. 224.7 miles, 12 rides in total. Awesome stuff, mate. Crit Wit is there in 18th, 220.7. Brilliant stuff, Crit. Hope you're good, mate. Richard Minikin is there in 19th with 218.4. Cracking stuff, Richard. Richie, the one and only, as Chesney Hawkes once sang, 20th position, you legend. 215.8 miles, 7 rides in total, 87.3 miles. Now that was your longest ride last week, and I believe you did that on Sunday, my friend, when we were on our way back from London. You added some extra mileage in, well, and before we even started. So fair play, mate. Brilliant stuff. Mr. Paul Stevens, 21st, 211.3. Brilliant stuff, mate. Great to see you on Sunday morning as well, in the darkness, riding towards Stevie's. Thank you so much for joining me, mate, on that leg of the journey. A pleasure to ride with you. Superb stuff. Breathe Strong Cycling in 22nd, 206.3, 5 rides last week, 100 miles your longest ride. Brilliant stuff, you legend. Headley Wyatt is in 23rd, 204.9. Brilliant stuff, Headley. 13 rides in total. Will Duffy in 24th with 204.4. 101.8 miles was your longest ride. Cracking stuff, Will. Keith Maddox in 25th. Cracking stuff, Keith. 200.4 miles was your longest ride. 7 rides in total. 75.5 miles was your longest ride as well. Brilliant stuff, mate. Stefan Holdorf's in 26th, 199.8 miles, 10 rides in total, Stefan. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Char McMahon is in 27th with 198.5. Terry Tinsel's in 28th with 198.4. Cracking stuff, Terry. Helena Knightley's in 29th with 198.2. 91.1 miles was your longest ride, Helena. Cracking stuff. Richard Lake's in 30th with 198.1. Pete Jones in 31st with 196.3. Brilliant stuff, Pete. Looking forward to seeing you, buddy, on the 23rd of February for the FCC Midlands Group Ride. Mr. Duncan McNutt is there in 32nd. Hello, mate. Hope you're good. 196 miles for you. Fez is in 33rd with 193.9. Jeffrey Booker is in 34th with 191.7. Tim NFTO is in 35th. Brilliant stuff, Tim. 190.3 miles for you. Carlos is in 36th with 188.5. Mark Smith, legend. Hope you're good, buddy. 37th place for you. 188.2. Cracking stuff, mate. Jay is there in 38th with 187.4. Brilliant stuff, Jay. New member to the FCC as well. Welcome to the crew. Maxwell Smith is in 39th with 184.6. Yarrick is there in 40th. Hello, Yarrick. 183.9 miles. Brilliant stuff, buddy. Great to see you and meet you in Richmond Park a couple of weeks ago. Fantastic stuff, my friend. Dan is in 41st with 182.4. 8 rides in total. Brilliant stuff, Dan. Simon Morris is in 42nd with 181.7. James Todd is in 43rd with 181 miles. Brilliant stuff, James. Nigel Mills in 44th with 179.8. Derek is there in 45th. Hello, you legend. Hope you're good. Hopefully see you on Zwift tomorrow night as well, mate. 179.2 miles for you. D. Michael Dozier is in 46th with 176 miles. Brian Roden in 47th with 172.8. Crikey, I'm there in 48th, 172.7 miles. Pretty darn chuffed with that. Southeast Stew is in 49th with 170.4. David Crawford in 50th with 169.7. Brilliant stuff, David. Ian West in 51st with 168 miles. 93.8 was your longest ride, Ian. Brilliant stuff, my man. Helen Millett, hello Helen, hope you're good. 52nd, 167.9. You are smashing the top 100. Brilliant stuff, and congratulations on your QOM today. Absolutely superb effort. Brilliant stuff, and I hope you did celebrate with a glass of wine. Awesome. Philip Newbra's in 53rd with 166.9. Cracking stuff, Philip. Andrew Peeling's in 54th with 163.2. Paul Farmer in 55th with 162.9. 56th we have Kevin Williford with 162.6. Brilliant stuff, Kevin. Mark Cornelius in 57th with 161.9. 70.5 miles was your longest ride, Mark. Brilliant stuff. Mark Jones in 58th with 160.3. Jason Hicks in 59th with 158.7. Carl Morrison in 60th with 157.5. Paul Malin in 61st with 157.2. Agni in 62nd with 155.6. Jochens in 63rd with 155.5. 64th we have Sandra Kelly. Hello, Sandra. 152.5 miles for you. A Tage is there in 65th with 152.1. 66th is Paul Bennett with 151.6. Stevie Wonkster is in 67th with 150.3. I think that's the first time I've finished higher than you, Stevie, in the top 100. It'll probably never happen again. Awesome mileage last week, my friend. Great to see you on Sunday as well. Chris Polly in 68th, 148.9. Brilliant stuff, Chris. 69th we have Rob Butler with 147.3. Cracking stuff, Rob. Laura Fisher in 70th with 147.1. Emma Hadley's there in 71st with 143.7. That was your one and only ride, Emma. That is truly exceptional. Brilliant stuff. And massive congratulations to all of you legends I just mentioned in that long list as well. 72nd, Martin Redding, 142.1. Cracking stuff, my friend. Phil Cornwell is in 73rd with 141.8. Brilliant stuff, Phil. Dan Smith is in 74th with 141.8 also. Gerra is there in 75th with 140.6. Brilliant stuff, buddy. 76th is Ross Clark with 139.5. Thomas Brown in 77th with 139.2. Stephen Smith is in 78th with 138.4. Brilliant stuff, Stephen. Emma Brinkley, 79th. Cracking miles last week, Emma. Hope you're good. 137.9 miles for you. Robert Brown is in 80th, 137.5. Mick Thomas in 81st with 136.7. Steve Long is in 82nd with 136.4. Mr. Matt Darley is in 83rd with 135.9. Hello Matt, hope you're good, you legend. Rebecca Newber is in 84th for 135.7. 85th is Stephen Crossley with 135.4. Tony Perrins in 86th with 134.7. Cracking stuff, Tony. Jorgenis is in 87th with 134.6. 88th we have James Chapman on 133.9. Brilliant stuff, James. Lee Austin is in 89th with 133.2. 90th we have Paul Murray on 132.4. Ross Murray is then 91st with 131.6. Cracking stuff, you legends. Paul Williams in 92nd, and I need to speak to you, Ross and Paul, about organising another Scotland FCC group ride for later this year. Paul Williams, 92nd, 130.5. Cracking stuff, my friend. Clive Lunt, you legend, 93rd, 127.3. Brilliant stuff, mate. Neil M in 94th with 126 miles. Brilliant stuff, Neil. Jonathan Lee's in 95th with 125.5. 96 is Matt Evans on 124.2. 97th, you legend, Brian Reed, 123.8 miles. Fantastic stuff, my friend. I hope you're good. 98, Philip Ainsworth with 123.1. Simon Wise is in 99th on 122.9. Brilliant stuff, Simon. And that legend, Mr. Paul Green, is there in 100th position on 121.3 miles. Absolutely superb, Paul. And massive kudos and chapeau to every single one of you, not only in the top 100 but throughout the FCC, for getting on your bikes and putting in the effort. Absolutely amazing stuff, you legends. Okay friends, now it is time for Rider of the Week. Okay guys, Rider of the Week for week ending January the 5th 2020 goes to somebody in 97th place on the top 100 leaderboard, and that person and Rider of the Week is Mr. Brian Reed. Congratulations, Brian, you are Rider of the Week. Brian, congratulations, my friend. Absolutely superb mileage for last week. I'm just waiting for some new Planet X socks to come in, so just drop me an email. I'll put my email address in the description below, and as soon as they arrive I will send you a picture of the socks and just let me know which pair you would like, and I will send them out to you, my friend. Absolutely cracking stuff. Okay friends, that concludes the first FCC Strava review of 2020. Thank you so much for joining me here in the Shed of Wonder. It's a pleasure to be back. I just need to batten down the hatches a bit and clear up the moisture, and it'll be a lot drier in here anyway. Thank you friends, look after yourselves, stay safe out there. I'll see you in a couple of days with another vlog. Bye for now.